In this video, I want to talk about 3 reasons why skipping breakfast is a really bad idea, especially if you are a female. And I want to talk about this very important topic because we hear a lot about intermittent fasting. Maybe you've tried it, maybe you're doing it right now, maybe you've thought about trying it. I want to just give you this information so that you can make a better decision for yourself as far as what is best. Is it best to skip breakfast or should I eat breakfast? So biologically, whenever we wake up, within the first 30 to 60 minutes of waking, our body, we're moving around, we're getting ready to start our day, et cetera. Our body needs energy, right? We're letting our body know like it's time to wake up, like it needs energy. And so if we don't provide it energy from the best source, which is food, specifically carbohydrates, obviously protein and fat are very important also, but carbs that turn into sugar actually give our body energy. We really need that energy in the morning through these carbohydrates that obviously have a lot of other benefits as well, but they're broken down to give our body energy. And so if we don't give our body food to make the energy so that our body can, wake up and function and run, then it's going to have to make it on its own. And it can do that. That's what happens when we skip breakfast, is that our body makes its own energy. And our body's pretty amazing. It can do a lot of amazing things, but there is a cost to that. So what happens when we skip breakfast? Our body needs this energy. It secretes cortisol and adrenaline to get our body going, get this energy up, and it actually signals our body to break down our muscle tissue to make this energy. And so if you skip breakfast 1 or 2 days, maybe even a week, maybe even a couple of weeks, okay, you might feel really, really good. But over time, what happens is it just continues to have that cycle of I need these stress hormones to get my energy going. And over time, that cortisol and adrenaline, they tend to burn out. Our body burns out from that because the morning time is not the only time that we're calling on our body for these hormones. And so a lot of times when I see women, they are very fatigued. They just can't get going, or maybe they need a nap in the afternoon. They're just feeling really fatigued. And that's because their body has been typically calling on, I need more energy. I need more energy. I'm under this stressful situation and this cortisol is pumping. And over time, your body just really burns out from that. And so to stop that cycle, the best thing that you can do is make sure that you eat something within 30 to 60 minutes of waking, because when we eat, it stabilizes our blood sugar. It tells our body, I don't need this cortisol. I have the energy source that I really prefer and that I can use for this energy. It also has a cortisol blunting effect. So if your body's still kind of in that, I've been using this cortisol, maybe you're not necessarily fasting till lunch, but maybe you're just even not eating within the first 2 to 3 hours. You're still having to call on your body for this cortisol response so that it can get your blood sugar up for this energy that you need to function. And so we want to break that cycle and kind of blunt the effects of that cortisol in the morning. That is how you help your body to feel safe, to feel like it doesn't have to be in this fight or flight state anymore, and that it can really begin to heal and begin to function properly. So that is a great reason why skipping breakfast is really not a great idea. And what happens over time is we're calling on our adrenals so much that they burn out. They're just kind of like, I'm tired. I'm going to take a little break. And that's when we really start to feel the fatigue. And so to give our body the preferred source of fuel, that's what we really want to do. So getting a quality breakfast that has carbohydrates, that has some healthy fat, that has some protein is really the best thing that we can do. So 3 reasons why skipping breakfast is not a good idea. You're going to stay, number 1, you're going to stay in that cycle of that cortisol, that stress response. Number 2, you're going to break down muscle over time. So obviously we know muscle is really good for us. So you're going to continue to break that down, which is going to leave you not in a good, strong physical state. And number 3 reason why skipping breakfast is not a good idea is it's going to signal to your body that your body is not safe and you cannot heal and thrive in a environment like that. And so those are 3 reasons why skipping breakfast is really the worst idea, especially long term, and especially if you are a woman, because you are much more sensitive to these hormones, to all of this fluctuation than a man is. That's just the way we were made. That's how God made us. So please consider if skipping breakfast is a good idea for you. Consider the information that I've given you here, and just consider the fact of, what am I doing to help my body feel safe? Am I eating breakfast? Am I eating every 3 to 4 hours during the day? Am I prioritizing real, whole, nutritious foods? Am I thinking about how I can get out of that stressful fight or flight, situation, whether it's, a relationship, work, just all these different things? Like, how can we really move out of that and get into this more of safe and abundant type of reality that we live in every day? And that's really when we can start to thrive and heal and really feel the way that we want to feel. Like, that's the goal, right? So it might just be as simple as eating breakfast. I don't know. Let me know, though, if you really, what your favorite takeaway was from this video. You can always comment below. There's a lot of links and things that kind of can give you different ways to keep learning about how to help your body be properly fueled, and how to really fix mineral imbalance that comes from these stressful stages that we put our body in. All of those things, there's lots of different resources in the description below of this video. I love to talk about these different topics. So let me know, is there a topic that you're like, oh, that would be really great if it was your next video? Let me know. You can always email me, find me on Instagram. However is best for you. Just let me know what might be helpful to you. I'll see you guys on the next video.